All right, folks. Let me tell you a story of something that happened in the state of Alabama this weekend. Didn't make any kind of news or anything. It's just a story that I'm wanting to impart onto you. A mother goes into her son's room Sunday morning, wakes him up, and tells him, "Hey, you need to get up. It's time to go to church." And he just covers his head back up with the blanket and he says, "I'm not going. Those people don't like me, and I don't like them." So the mother steps back a minute and she goes, "Hey, look, you need to get up and go. You're 39 years old and you're the pastor." And that was my religious joke that I had for you today. And I hope you enjoyed it. Um, Roy Moore, this is his page on Facebook. I'm sure he doesn't manage it himself. He, he didn't want me to, they blocked me from posting on their page. And what I had done was I had posted a link to a lovely article where it, that kind of humbled me, that said that I shouldn't, or not I, but maybe we all was, curriculum, because I was the first to jump on the Caleb Moore story with just vigor and excitement. I had thought about, maybe sending Roy Moore stones uh, with the scripture of the Deuteronomy scripture about stoning your disobedient son. Um, but what happened was myself. I'm glad that we didn't do that, and I'm glad that she wrote that forgiving article about um, you know forgiveness of Caleb and not judging, and that Roy Moore is a father, and that he and his wife are probably hurting right now, just worrying about their son and what dark alley he's going down and what drugs he's on. And it was wrong of it humbled me because I guess sending the stones to Roy Moore wouldn't have been the most Christian thing to do, and the most Christian thing to have done was what she wrote, and that was that she loved them and she forgave them, and that she basically wished love for them, and that she hoped they found peace. But however, I did get blocked from Roy Moore's um, page, and can't post on there anymore. And I don't know whether it's the Christian message that I posted, where we talked about the Bible and the New Testament, or I don't know why he deleted my post and blocked me from commenting, because it was the first time I'd ever commented on his page. Maybe he doesn't agree with Jesus and he just likes Roy Moore. I personally was humbled by what Kimberly had written, and my own judgment of Caleb. It really made me step back and think to myself, here I am, trying to not be judgmental, and I'm being judgmental about this young man that did a lot of the things that I did when I was his age, which is F up constantly. And a lot of you that knew me from 20 years ago, uh, you may be watching these videos, and you know you may not enjoy the message that I've got in a lot of them. You're probably just watching, going, "I can't believe that this guy's alive," and that would be understandable, because a lot of times I look back and I think to myself, how did I make it this far, being as dumb as I was when I was young, but I knew everything. But it was a real lesson in humility, and I thought it was beautiful, and I wanted to share it with Roy. But Roy doesn't like to share things with me, and The article's on my page. It's the First Stone Pathos article by Kimberly Knight. I suggest you read it. And we're going to get to some whiteboards later on. I've got to do some math stuff, and we're going to talk about the two-way street probably first, and how we can live on a two-way street and traffic go both ways. And I won't, you people won't keep running over me every time I step out in the street to go the way I want to go. We'll get to that later. Sorry, this is 5 minutes.